Absolutely, no. I mean, the judgment didn't go the way that we wanted it to today, and it's incredibly hurtful and disappointing. However, we will keep fighting. You know, this is a civil rights movement. This is about equality, and this is about people with Down syndrome and other disabilities being viewed as equals in the eyes of the law. You know, I've got two sons who I love and I value equally, and this judgment effectively today has said that they're not equals in the eyes of the law. So I will keep fighting for my son.
Your son was diagnosed with a condition at, I think, 35 weeks pregnancy. You must therefore understand that what the High Court had to consider today was the right of the unborn child versus the right of a mother to make a very difficult decision.
Yes, I mean, I do understand that it is a really difficult time to receive that news, especially at a late stage of pregnancy. And, you know, this court case fundamentally wasn't looking to restrict a woman's right to choose or restrict her access to abortion. We want to remove Section 11D of the Abortion Act, which is about the characteristics of the fetus and has nothing to do with the rights or the well-being of the mother. There is actually another section of the Abortion Act, Section 11C, which allows abortion up to full term. But that assessment is based on the mother and her sort of physical and mental well-being. And she could, in theory, procure an abortion up to full term if she felt that having a child with a disability really would have such a negative impact. And we really feel that removing Section 11D of the Abortion Act would, you know, it would signal that we do value people with disabilities on an equal footing.
Now, Heidi Krauser, who brought this case with you, has Down syndrome, and I think it was argued that she has a very full life. She has her own apartment, she recently got married, she's been studying. I suppose some of this might come down to the fact that attitudes to disability have changed a lot since this law first was designed in 1967.
I mean, absolutely. Back in 1967, people with Down syndrome were institutionalised. They weren't offered medical care in the same way that a typically developing person would be. There wasn't early intervention. You know, I don't really like to kind of reduce this case to abilities or not, because I don't think we should be making a judgment about the value or worth of a human life based on what they are or are not able to do. But it is true the prospects for a person with Down syndrome are so vastly different today. And, you know, I believe that we have a very full and exciting life to look forward to with our son Aidan.